yourself to be more pleasing to men. Well, maybe by 34, it's maybe the game over. But like, what if you're telling a girl who's 24, like, well, how do I become more pleasing to men so I don't end up 34 and average at best? How do I do that? Well, what's the solution? We don't have those solutions right now. We don't know what to tell women. We don't have a plan. And people say, well, they get what you deserve, right? Well, that's no way to start families. That's no way to increase, like the fertility rates are in the toilet, marriage rates, families are completely, shot right now. We're going to blame it on guys for leaving the family, whatever. We can blame it on all of those reasons are 21st century reasons. They're not 20s. And stop blaming men and stop blaming women and look and see what's going on in here and say, you know what? We went the wrong way. We need to find some, and maybe that's a generational thing. Maybe we have to wait till whatever generation comes after Z and teach our children to be something more than just an OnlyFans chick or alpha female girl or a lost boy.
I'll say this real quick, man. Like, because you said something there, and I just want to add to that. Women's ears don't open until their options start to close.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that again.
Yeah.
Women's ears don't start to open until their options start to close. And the problem is that when their options start to close, it's literally 2 a.m. at the bar and the lights have come on and you're scrambling to find the fucking person to leave the bar with at night. That's what's going on right now. So many women hit their 30s, whatever it is, right? They're no longer at their peak. They might have had a kid or two, made some bad reproductive choices. They're calling in a Kevin show. How do I land a six-figure man? I want a high-value man. That train has passed. And they're not open. And even then they're still fighting with Kevin on the air. They're still fighting with us or whatever, but at least now they can ask the question and even entertain an answer. But at that point, most of the time they're too far gone. And the other problem, which you were saying, 24 years old, she ain't trying to hear shit. Her options are still all over the place.
Yeah.
So she's like, I don't care what y'all niggas think. I make crazy money. We had a girl that was making money on OnlyFans. Hafiz was trying to literally talk to her like, listen, you got to, because she said, I got a money tree. And he was like, yo, OnlyFans isn't going to last forever. What are you going to do when you get older and you can no longer post pictures of your body and make money from it? And she's like, I got an eternal money tree. So when they're young, they don't want to hear shit because their options are still open. But when they're old, they don't necessarily have the sexual market value to get what they want. So it's almost like a catch-22 for them. Sorry, Fresh.
Yo, real talk. No one talks about this. What about all the guys that were viable options that they missed? And what about all the guys that chose those girls that didn't see them for who they were? So you're right. There's both parties here at play. Men and women need to come together and realize, hey, you know what? I need to choose better. I need to be a better woman for my man and submit. But at the same time, it's a character flaw. Because think about this, right? Like you said before, value add. Most women don't have character. They literally just do OnlyFans, make money, or they focus on their career so they don't submit to a man and they're independent. These two extremes, where's the middle ground? So at some point, like you said, men need to come together and say, hey, you know what? How do you find better women? How do we make this better? And then women need to come and say as well, okay, you know what? How do I submit to the right man? How do I change my thought pattern? Because like you said earlier, a young girl, like you said, Myron, doesn't want to submit when she's young. She wants to have fun, party, Cancun, whatever. Older women, maybe she at that point says, you know what? All the guys that I had in the past might have been good for me. I played the fool. I messed up. What do we do now? It's too late.
It is too late because she's gotten to a point where so many career women, I make 120 grand a year. I'm not settling. I want a man that makes at least what I make.
That's scary, man.
Well, they don't.
That's scary.
It's a tough pill for women to swallow when